Hey, what's up, everybody? I am working on this guitar. Just waiting for a few more people to come in. I'll let you guys know what I'm doing. Doing some body repair. You guys could see here that I put some super glue. It's black super glue, so it matches the paint real well. And what I'm doing is with the razor blade, I'm just kind of going back and forth, just back and forth, just like that, so that I can smoothen out the little pieces of super glue that I have. Okay. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm working on this Stratocaster. I had some dents right here on this guitar, and what I did was I started to put super glue, C8 glue, to be specific. I use this Stumac glue. It's the thickness is 20, and it's fairly thick, but it's black. You know what I mean? So just so that I don't have to mix any tint or powder or anything like that, I use the black one real quick. It's just a real quick fix. Hey, babe, how are you?
Why do you look guilty?
No, I'm live. Why?
Oh, hey everyone! Just kidding. You're good.
Thank you.
Love you. Bye, baby.
I love you.
Love
So, I'm just going ahead. Hey, guys. Hey. Um, Yo, yeah. So I'm just with the razor blade. What I'm doing is, you have to get a fresh razor blade too when you do this. I'm going very, very, just going back and forth, just taking off all the, flattening the super glue so that I could start sanding, wet sanding to be specific. You want to wet sand. Um, And the reason why I have these two pieces of tape right here is because I don't want to scrape any other parts that I don't need to. Like this right here on the top, it's a little scrape that I made on the guitar right now. It's not that big of a deal because I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take it down with the sanding. It's gonna be just way better. So yeah, this is a little process. I mean, it does get a little harder when you start to use like paint and stuff like that. But for now, like this is a very quick fix. Um, I'm doing this for a customer, so personally, like if I ever get a nick or a ding on my guitar, like I'm cool with it. Um, to me, it builds character, and it just shows how long I've been rocking that damn thing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to go back and forth. You don't want to push too hard either, because if you start pushing too hard, you're gonna break the super glue, and you don't want to do that. You want it to be very, very smooth. So I'm just going. Be patient. You have to be very patient when you do this. So again, I'm barely going back and forth. Sometimes what happens too is if you look on your razor, it starts to cut in the razor, and then that's when you want to change like the tape, you know. But when I get really, really low, because right now it's kind of bubbly, you know, so I want to flatten it out till it's like really, really on the surface. When I do that, then I'll use like Scotch tape that's so much thinner than this like fret tape that I'm using right now. So again, I'm just continuing. Just continuing to go around and around to make this okay. So this is the thing. I mean, I'm not trying to this glue right here that I have, this glue is really good. I like it, but I'm gonna tell you guys, I like this one a lot better, and I can't find it right now. It's this glue. This is probably my favorite glue. It's called Glue Boost. It's pretty expensive, but this stuff, man, it works really good. And the reason why I didn't use this glue is because I don't have any of the black tint glue, which I just ordered right now. I just ordered some of that glue. It'll probably be here in a, I don't know, a week or two or something like that. But I'm just gonna go ahead and use what I have, and again, I'm just continuing to flatten this out. If I change the angle, you can kind of see that it takes off more material, which is what I want. And there it is, guys. Like, you can see that this right here, this is pretty much almost ready to be sanded. Yeah, there's nothing, it's not going any deeper. Cool. So once I start sanding it, wet sanding it, then it starts to really, really blend in, you know. But like I said, I really like the Glue Boost. The Glue Boost for me, it doesn't crack like the StewMac stuff cracks. So again, I'm just kind of, I wish you guys could see me better, but maybe you could see this. So I'm just continuing to shave some of this this glue up, and it's gonna really, really be blended in once I start wet sanding. And I know there's a lot of methods out there. There's so many people that say, oh, you know, you can do this and this, and there's a lot of tricks, and that's good. I like learning from people. But I'll tell you what, the best method that I found that works for me right now is when you're wet sanding, you put a little bit of dish soap and you put warm water, and that will definitely glide way better, and it would make it a lot smoother too. So I'm sanding this down, and you can see like these little tiny holes right here, like this little hole right here. That's what I don't like that it does. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I don't like that it does that. Yeah, so again, guys, nothing against StewMac. I love their products, but I just feel like the Glue Boost stuff is just, it's so much better for me, in my opinion. Oh. So again, you don't want to push too hard when you do this. You want to kind of go a little bit like, want to be a little more subtle. And as I'm going, sometimes it's crazy because sometimes I'm sanding, or I'm using the razor blade, and there's still glue that's not fully glued. I have this little accelerant here. And the accelerant works, but then again, I'm telling you guys, the Glue Boost stuff, this accelerator and this product right here is freaking amazing. Again, the reason why I'm using the StewMac one is because this one's already black. So I don't have any tint, nor do I have the time to sit there and mix the tint, to get like a black super glue look. But again, guys, I'm just kind of smoothing all this stuff out. So that when I go to the wet sanding, it's going to be a lot smoother. Okay, you don't really want to take off material wet sanding. Wet sanding, you just want to smoothen the body out. You know what I mean? So again, guys, when I start doing the wet sanding and then I start doing the polishing and all that stuff, like that, you can work miracles with doing this type of body work. And yeah, so again, I'm gonna go ahead and put another tape in, because that other tape, you can see right here. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I don't want to scratch the body. With anything else. So I'm just going back and forth right here, and you can see that this stuff is just so what I like to do as well is, if you can see it now, it's all flat here. It's still a little tiny bit wavy, but I'm going to fix all that stuff. What I like to do is I like to get some of this all-purpose oil, and when I put the oil in, you can really see like the glue. You can really see the glue, and it kind of takes off like the little ash that it starts to leave right there. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is, again, I'll be right back, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start wet sanding, and I'm gonna grab one of these little bottles, right? You can grab these at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. They have some of these. These are really cool. I'm gonna go ahead and put warm water, and I'm gonna put dish soap. like Dawn, if you have any type of dish soap will work. But you want warm water, and then I'm gonna start sanding, and you'll see the results. I'll be right back. All right, everybody, I'm back. Thank you guys for sticking around. So again, I put a little bit of oil right here. You can kind of see, you could still see, that this is obviously something that is going to need some type of body work. I'm going to start wet sanding now. So I do have my little this little bottle that I got from, I think I got it from Michaels. It's really cool though. I have other ones with other things like I have the soldering. I have one with the soldering. What is it called? the man, having a brain fart right now. I have one with the soldering thing that makes it real, that tins everything. Forgot what it's called, but anyway, oh, the flux. So I have one right here. You can see this one. It has some flux. I have other ones with other chemicals in it, but this one right here, again, it's just the water. It's warm water with. I put a little bit of Dawn in there, dish soap. Oh, dang, that shot out. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I have some sandpaper here, and I'm gonna go ahead and start off with 800, and these are kind of used up, so um, I have my little block right here, this little sand block, and what I do is I just kind of wrap it, and I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of this stuff, okay, a little bit of my little formula that I made, which is hot water and dish soap. You can see that, and what I'm gonna do is with this little block, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of go in a circular motion. Just like that. And I'll kind of run my finger through it because you'll start to feel that, it's getting smoother. And the goal is that, right now I'm doing this pretty quick, but because it's a minor repair. But when you really want to get detailed on this stuff, you take your time. Um, what my goal is to get everything flat as I can. And then you start polishing and buffing and all that stuff. So again, I'm kind of going in a circular motion, and the higher. So I'm at 800 grit right here. The higher you get with the grit, the better it's gonna be. Okay, um, not the better, but the smoother it's gonna get. And um, obviously, the higher the grit, the smoother the sandpaper. Okay. So again, I'm at 800 grit. If I started at 80 grit, oh man, the paint would come up right off. But as I go up, it's going to be smoother and smoother and smoother. And what does that do when you're wet sanding? It's going to get smoother and smoother, the feel. Okay. So again, I'm just kind of running my finger through, and I can feel that it's very, very smooth. Okay. So let's see here. I'm going to continue to go just like that. And again, this one doesn't need to be perfect, so it's coming out really good. And black is really easy to work with. When you're working with like two different colors and stuff, that's where it gets more difficult. So I'm at 800, and then oh man, I don't have it. Let me see. So then I'm gonna go up to I'll go up to 2,000. I don't have a 3,000. Um, you definitely want to get those in line before you start doing this. So again, I'm just going to 2,000. This just means that I'm gonna have to sand a little more. Um, so it's gonna be good. Okay, so now I got that pretty leveled, okay? Um, I'm gonna go up to 3,000. Put a little more here. And 3,000 is extremely fine. The last step I'm gonna go up to is 5,000. Okay. So again, I'm just kind of wet sanding. Even if it starts to get a little dry, just put a little more, and you can see the soap. Okay. It's super, super nice right there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go up to 5,000. Okay. And 5,000 is the last step that I'm gonna want to go. Um, just for a little bit. So the soap lets it glide a little more. That's like the trick of it, you know. So I'm continuing right here with the 5,000. And then once I'm done, okay, I got all that. Once I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and wipe all this off. Okay, you could still kind of see the area, right? You see that? Now, it feels pretty good though. Again, it's not this little repair. Like if you put the time in and really, really get it to where it's like, you know, where it's really, really close to the body, you can do that. But with this repair, you know, it's something very, very minor. Um, the customer doesn't even care about it really. I'm just doing it to show you guys. So once I do that, you're gonna want to start buffing, okay? And I have this right here, this polish
Are
compound.
you ready to eat?
Yeah, I'll be in there in like 5 minutes. Okay, I have this buffing compound right here. Thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you. So I have this buffing compound right here. What I'm gonna do with that? What happened, babe? Oh, what happened? Nothing? What are you doing? I'm excited. Is it just
So all this water now.
there you go.
Ready whenever you are.
All right, I'll be right there. Okay, so now that I put a little bit of this compound in, um, I have this little buffing wheel that I have with a drill. And what I'm gonna do, you don't want to push too hard on this too, okay? Want it to be very smooth. And then bam, you can see that it's a lot better. Um, it is more smooth. Um, you can do it a few more times. If you look right here closely, you can see that there still are spots that are not as smooth. The way you get those to be even more smooth is you do the wet sanding process again. Okay, and again, you want to start. I start at 800 and go up to 5,000. Um, but you can do it however you want to do it. Um, but again, that is a lot better. Let me do that again. Let me try that again to do some more compound. But again, the smoothness is going to come from that wet sanding stage. So you want to kind of do it again. And you can see right there that it is a lot better. What I do as well for the final step is I go ahead and use this bit right here, okay, which is more of a polishing bit. And I use this turtle wax, and I will go ahead and usually I put it on the sponge, but a tiny, tiny bit does the job. And again, you don't want to push too hard on this, but you can see right here, you could see that looks a lot better. You grab a microfiber and then you just kind of go over it like that, and the microfiber will really, really get in there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, if you guys saw the beginning process, you saw that there were pretty big chunks right here missing of the paint. This is pretty much, it's not the best type of job that I've done, but it does cover it up. And if you take your time with this, it would definitely come out a lot better. But for the sake of this example, definitely you want to take your time. So I don't know if you guys could see that, but they are gone. Those chips are totally gone. But thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe. Check out my Instagram, Lou Lagoon, everything Lou Lagoon. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys for sticking around. You guys have a great day.